Professor Balram, I would just like to, for the benefit of readers, I have just opened at random a page, and this is page 57 in your book. I would like
Right.
to read the excerpts for the benefit of viewers. In 1966, the state of Haryana came into existence. Consequently, it became High Court of Punjab and Haryana. The lawyers and judges hail from both the states, and I leave few lines. I represented MD University Rohtak for number of years. There was prolonged litigation between Mr. Malik and Mr. Dahiya as its registrar from time to time. Sometimes Mr. Malik, sometimes Mr. Dahiya. There were number of rounds of litigation. On one occasion, the Honorable Judge asked, MD stands for what? The answer was Maharishi Dayanand University. The judge observed, I thought it was Malik and Dahiya University. Now, the readers, listeners would appreciate what we were talking about when we said short sentences. And this is something which I personally feel is badly needed. And the lawyer fraternity is known for writing long sentences where a full stop appears only in sixth or seventh line, and one has to read it number of times to understand and grasp as to what is meant. Now, kindly continue.
See, not only 6, 7 lines, I've seen judgments printed. Even one full page would not carry even a comma or a full stop. Believe me, this
Yeah.
has happened. My experience has happened. But that's true.
Yes.
See, short sentences. I mean, language of a judgment should be such which can be easily understood, digested. And that's very important. Let me also share another small thing here. My grandson was a student in Doon School, Dehradun.
Okay.
He had come during the summer vacation to Chandigarh, was probably in class ninth. I shared two of my pieces with him. He read them. He's a good, sharp mind. After reading, he said, Nanu, why do you write in short sentences? He asked me that. My question to him was, why do you ask me this? And his response was, I enjoyed reading it. I said, you got the answer.
Okay.
See, even a student, school going student,
Yes.
the piece that I had written, which probably is part of my first book, he enjoyed that because it was simple language,
Yes.
short sentences.
Sure. That is something very, very useful, needs to be done. And in military, I may like to tell you that the importance of short English, short sentences, is conveyed when we were taught that action should be taken in accordance with the intention of the originator, means an officer or somebody who's issuing orders, with the shortest or with the fewest words possible. And that is what should be there. And it is known as biblical English. Mahatma Gandhi has used it, Nehru has
That's
used it,
that's
Palkhiwala have used it successfully. Now,
that's
I will shift from English to a subject you just mentioned, the topic, the title, uh, the matter with which your thesis was, research was connected. And you are known to favor appointment setting up of a judicial ombudsman. Do you
yes.
still, after so many years, when you were 34-year-old, then you were there in England, now at the age of 81 and beyond, do you still think that this is the need of the hour? And if so, how would it help the judiciary? And also, just indicate how do you connect it with Justice H.N. Kumar's case?
That's right. That's right. Let me come. This is a very interesting question, and I'm very happy that you asked me this. You know, ombudsman basically is an institution as a watchdog who only barks but does not bite. This is how this institution has been described. A watchdog who barks but does not bite, which means investigates, reports, and the action lies with the competent authority. It's not the action taking body. It makes the recommendation, and the action is to be taken by the competent body. With this brief background of this, suggested that we need, I, in my doctoral thesis, a judicial ombudsman in aid of judiciary, not merely that you would refer cases which are against the judge to deal with them, where a judge himself feels helpless and he has no particular authority to whom to approach. Judicial ombudsman in aid of judiciary. It's a two-way traffic, let me put it this way, straight. Ombudsman would look into that. In fact, ombudsman's investigations are in camera, not open to public as such. I mean, I'm in the judicial ombudsman's aspect, I'm suggesting. Now, coming in the SN Kumar, Justice SN Kumar's case, and how it fits the very best slot is. Look at Justice SN Kumar's case. Justice SN Kumar, from a district judge, he was elevated as an additional judge of the Delhi High Court for a period of 2 years. Few days prior to that particular period of 2 years to expire, a recommendation was made by the Chief Justice of the Delhi High Court that there are serious complaints against him. Even his integrity is doubtful, and his disposal is nominal minimal as such. He was asked by the then law minister, what is the evidence material on the basis of which you are saying this? He said, I have no investigating agency, and therefore my colleagues have shared, whose names I would not like to divulge as such, and therefore this is what my reading of the entire situation, and therefore he should not be made a permanent judge. This particular report was sent to the Chief Justice of India, also of the Delhi High Court Chief. The Chief Justice looked into the matter, talked to senior advocates, the judges, and the Chief Justice of India, in his letter to the law minister, says not one person who has come forward who would say this, his integrity doubtful.
To substantiate.
And, sorry?
To substantiate.
Yes, to substantiate. And it's a matter of record that his disposal was the maximum. This is what the report of the Chief Justice of India. In spite of that report, he was not allowed to continue.
Continue.
No, he was not allowed to continue. He was to go back as a district judge. How humiliating it is as such. Now, this is a perfect example for a judicial ombudsman. I'm using the expression in aid of judiciary. Nobody heard Justice S.N. Kumar. If in camera, he would have been asked. It's a matter of record that the number of cases is disposal. It could be verified, which nobody had done that as such, which, of course, the ombudsman would have done it. And he would have told that let in confidence the Chief Justice of the Delhi High Court give the names of those persons who say actually, factually, that my integrity is doubtful. I mean, no material at all, even in spite of the report of the Chief Justice of India. In this kind of a situation, the Ombudsman would have given a report and he would not have been removed.
Yes. So you make a point that had there been a system or a practice office of judicial ombudsman in existence in place, then perhaps the matter would have been dealt in a different manner and more satisfactorily.
See, there are many other examples which I have given.
Okay.
which could be again in aid of the judiciary. We don't have to think only against the judges what is complaint.
Yes.
We have also to see how best we can. And the most unfortunate part is when the matter went to the Supreme Court, by 4-3, his, I mean, not continued as a judge was upheld.
Thank you.